And now Cage, though, comes back. Powerful clothesline, takes the champion off his feet.
To the best of our knowledge, Chris, these men have never wrestled before.
I have never seen them wrestling before after 2 classic JR-isms in a row. But one thing I will say that Taz said that was a Tazism is, well, Moxley has been at home for all of the reasons that we said. Cage has been winning matches and beating the hell out of guys here in AEW. So I think he's got the advantage right off the bat, as we can see.
Massive forearm strikes, the clothesline.
Don't forget to make that donation, AEWFightForTheFallen.com, to go towards all the COVID victims and research here in Florida.
Not only that, you can go to shopaew.com, get a Fight for the Fallen t-shirt. Oh, look at this, Moxley going for that Fujiwara armbar.
On the arm, the arm bar, hello.
The surgically repaired arm.
The arm, yeah.
Look at this.
That's the point.
Basically doing curls with a 240-pound grown man.
And tossing him over his head like a sack of flour.
See, the thing with Cage is you can tell how strong he is. We also know he's very limber as well, but he's limiting those moves here in AEW as he's just using this power to beat men down.
Cage with Moxley in the corner, charging in, lifting uppercut, and follows it up with a rising Gamangiri.
Great flexibility, athleticism by Brian Cage. He's not one-dimensional, is this powerhouse.
No, he's extremely agile, but Jon Moxley.
But neither is Jon Moxley. Look at that, first time he's ever been off his feet from that Johnny Smith-like drop kick from the second rope. Brian Cage is down. Feels it. He took his t-shirt off too.
And look at this, now concentrating his attack once again.
Left arm. The left arm is the story in the early going of this match. And it was well promoted by Moxley for what he was going to do.
Yeah, he called his shot. He telegraphed it. And he's following that game plan to a T.
Just to remind everybody that Cage has tore that bicep only months ago, and that's what Moxley's working on right now.
I think it delayed his arrival into AEW.
It did. You're right, Jim. That was some inside information that I got from the Jim Ross hotline.
That's Grill JR. It drops tomorrow.
Okay.
Moxley sends Cage
kick to the chest.
Yeah, nothing pretty about that, but pretty damn effective.
And goes for the cross arm breaker immediately after the kick out.
Nothing Moxley does is pretty, but it's all effective, like you said. But look at Cage just barraging him with those ham-hock fists to the forehead of Moxley.
We want to remind fans that we will have another watch and win if this match should go through the break. Oh, folding him in half. A secret hashtag will be up during the break. 30 fans will win an AEW prize pack. One lucky winner will receive a virtual meet and greet with an AEW star. Stay tuned for picture-in-picture through the break. Should this match go that long? And it might not.
Oh, hitting that arm again.
There's a singular focus here for Jon Moxley, and that makes him extremely, extremely dangerous.
Moxley is off his rocker. He walks the boundaries of sanity, but he's also very, very smart in his strategy every time he steps into the ring.
Taz very concerned about the wherewithal of
Look at this.
Jon Moxley.
Mox is going out.
Toe base.
Right into the face. Right to, he's got him in the armbar again.
They're trying to double wrist lock him, it looked to me like. And the power of Brian Cage, he fleemed Moxley off of him.
But he does have that Achilles heel, or the Achilles bicep tendon, if you will, and Moxley's relentless going after it as they spill out onto the floor.
Walking through the barricades, now out on the floor here at Daly's place. And this is where Moxley feels comfortable, but Brian Cage comfortably uncomfortable on the floor.
Because of the importance of this matchup, the referee is outside the ring, which most will not do. And secondly, he's give these guys a break on the countout.
These are playoff rules here for a world title match, Jim.
I get it.
A highly anticipated world championship title match.
Wow.
Finally. Oh,
look at this. Right in between the bars of that gate. That could break his arm and tear his bicep.
Oh,
wow.
Savage kick by Moxley.
Jon Moxley is like a rabid dog here tonight, defending the AEW World title.
Like a scalded rabid dog, Jim.
And now bringing one of those barricades into the ring. And Chris, you mentioned it. This is up to the referee's discretion here. Nobody wants to see this match end in a count out or disqualification.
And Moxley's been stuck inside his house for months. He's raring to go, and he's going to prove it.
No.
Blocking.
If you take the suplex into that guardrail, that could put you in the hospital. I'm not joking on that.
Looking for the paradigm shift with Moxley.
No, watch out.
Oh,
Belly back suplex right into the steel stairs. That's the barricade. How can Moxley continue? Folks, stay with us. Picture in picture is here and now.
Burger King asks people to choose between a mini shake and $1.
So hot out right now, if this is going to solve all of that.
It's actually fire.
Big things come in small packages.
Introducing the BK Mini Shake, freshly prepared for just $1. Your way, way better.
This is why I woke up this morning.
Wow. You made a mistake.
You just don't know him like I do.
No, you paid too much for those glasses. Next time, go to America's Best, where 2 pairs and a free exam are just $69.95.
Wow, amazing. 2 pairs?
Yep, to have and to hold from this day forward. To love and to cherish.
Okay, I get it.
What about the best man? He seems normal. 2 pairs for $69.95. Includes a free exam. It's not just a better deal. It's America's Best. Buttercream.
When the food you love doesn't love you back, stay smooth and fight heartburn fast with Tums smoothies.
Ever wonder why someone would leave the roads they know for places they don't? Maybe a better question is, what are you waiting for? Pacifico is brewed for those who follow their own path. That's living life anchors up.
I just love hitting the open road and telling people that Liberty Mutual customizes your insurance. So you only pay for what you need.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
We've learned to savor the moments that were always there. And they never tasted this good.
When was the last time you really looked out the window? What do you see? The awakening of the rising sun, or light dancing across the mountaintops? Look for a moment longer and you'll see beauties all around us. Like a painting, moving in the wind, speaking to the soul. The world flashing past, still yet to explore. Look out the window. The summer of Jeep is here.
Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2020 Jeep brand vehicles.
Fish roll, risotto, buffalo, gelato, curry, cacciatore, chimichurri, fried turkey, blueberry, McFlurry, cheesecake, grilled steak, clam-baked milkshake. We are America's Kitchen. DoorDash, every flavor welcome.
There's another child missing.
In 4 days, the television phenomenon returns. The Alienist, 2-hour premiere event, Sunday at 9 on TNT.
Who or what am I tracking?
That's a big one.
We're back live here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you watch this through picture in picture, you know what a physical matchup this is for the coveted AEW World title. The champion is in trouble in that version of a human torture rack.
He's got him stretched right out, working on that back. Right on his back again. It started when he threw him into, he suplexed him into the guardrail.
Here we go. Shoulders are down.
And then he body slammed him into the guardrail. He's picking him apart. Look at this man. Look at the size of his quads as he stretches Mox's face back.
Camel clutch.
Sitting on the lower back of the champion, Jon Moxley. Cage has his fingers laced underneath the champ's chin.
The Iron Sheik will want a royalty.
And look at this, Moxley.
Here he is as he's feeding back up here. You're not going to keep Mox down with that. Mox will fight you to the death, literally.
Oh!
Back elbow, a huge back elbow. Just look at the arm, the size of those muscles.
And just a body block.
And at least for Cage, he's giving his left arm an opportunity to get the circulation kind of rolling and recover a little bit.
And you can see the sweat just dripping off both of these men. It's so hot here in Daly's place. You can just, it's taking a lot out of you. I'll tell you, it's like working in a sauna. The fact these guys are still at the top of their game shows you what great shape they're both in. I hope Pineapple Pete gets his head ripped off, too. Just wanted to say that.
Oh, Moxley, he's got the chair.
No!
And Cage. Cage with the switch. And
again!
Now,
oh, my gosh.
Moxley suplex to the steel chair. Remember, this is not that long after that he got thrown through a back windshield of an AEW company car.
Look at that chair. Look how it's just emaciated and annihilated over there. That's a steel chair. It's not supposed to bend that way, but it did, courtesy of the spine of Jon Moxley.
In each of Jon Moxley's 2 previous title defenses, when his opponent turned it into a street fight, that's where Moxley excelled. Right now, Brian Cage is playing and winning that game here tonight.
Moxley's back, and look at this.
Rolls him
He's
up.
got it locked.
2.
Nice inside cradle. The man that has an all-time record of 18-0-1 in singles matches, Jon Moxley.
2.
Stack those shoulders up, got a near fall, says Knox.
Oh, look at that. There's a near fall for you.
Thunderous right elbow strikes there from Jon Moxley.
Wow, big power slam. Shuts him back down by dumping him back on his back again. This is some of the agility that I was talking about of Brian Cage.
Taking a chance. Wow. The challenger took a chance, grabbing his knee.
Oh, and look what happens. You're right, Jim. Just because you are that agile doesn't mean you should do it. And now he's on. Cage is on the run after that huge moonsault miss.
Yeah, the ground game was working for the challenger, Excalibur.
Oh, but Moxley has rung the bell of Cage, but Cage just counters a desperation clothesline.
Cage has got to regain control of the pace. He's got to be the first to hit.
Did you see that clothesline that Moxley just threw to the lower face of Brian Cage?
Oh, Moxley's a warrior, man.
He's looking for paradigm shift. Oh, jumping knee strike right underneath the chin of the champion.
And look at
Cage. Discus. No.
Wow.
Paradigm
shift. Cover.
1, 2. No.
What?
The power of Brian Cage, able to kick out one of Jon Moxley's go-tos, the paradigm shift.
Not even Le Champion, not even the demo god kicked out of that one, Jim Ross. That's what beat me for the AEW title, and Cage just kicked out of it.
And Taz predicted it in that Technique by Taz video. He said Cage is too built up top to be affected by that, and it proved to be true.
Well, Taz was right, and Taz is the secret weapon here for Brian Cage that's brought him up to this title match after being in AEW only for a month or 2. Watch out, Brian!
And now Moxley continuing the attack in the corner, trying to put away the challenger. He's got him up top in dangerous territory.
Got a lot of risk here from both men.
What's he going for?
Is he going up into the floor, another ladder, taking one more rung, or we stand on the second floor?
Looking for the super.
And it worked.
Brings him in.
It worked. He's still got him locked in. Rolls over for the cover.
1, 2, no. Oh, look at
right
that.
Into the armbar. Armbar.
Moxley's got the Kimura hooked.
And look, I don't care how big your back muscles are. If he could just bring that up a little bit further and have him touch the back of his shoulder blade there, that could be the end. Oh, but he's got him.
Look at that, a single arm from Cage.
Wow.
Power.
Powerbomb into the top turnbuckle. Cage able to escape out of that submission.
Cage has got to dance with who brung him, and that is his strength and his power. Stay on your feet and use your power.
I've seen this.
Be the champion.
I've seen this move before. Watch this. Right into a superplex from the ground, all the way over the top rope into the ring. What power right there from Brian Cage.
Cage is a machine.
And the human suplex machine stands on the ground and him on. Cage is on fire. This might be Cage's night, guys.
Moxley's got to reach down and find something he hasn't felt perhaps in quite a while, based on his schedule, his life, the COVID.
He's got Moxley. He's looking for Drill Claw, but no. Moxley escapes out the back door, rolls him through, and now steps
He's going
over.
again. Look at this. He pulls him over.
Cross arm breaker, center of the ring.
And Cage can't lock his hands. He can lock. Look, he locked his hands. That takes a lot of the pressure off of that bicep and that elbow when you're able to do that.
Oh, but look at that. Moxley kicking down with his calf.
Moxley is very willing to rip the arm of Brian Cage to smithereens, to tear that shred, that repaired bicep.
And now look at it.
Look at this. He's got the fingers.
Yeah.
That makes it even harder.
And he's wrenching back.
And it's a dangerous position for Cage.
Cage is going to lock. If Cage can lock him in there, short arm scissors might be coming.
Cage cannot afford 5 more months of rehab.
No, he can't. But look at this. He's still got him locked in. He's got him down again.
And now Moxley, he transitions. He's attacking the shoulder of Cage as well as the bicep here.
It's all connected, Excalibur. It's that left arm of Brian Cage that's surgically repaired. Moxley knows exactly what he's doing.
And you notice Moxley putting himself in the way of the ropes to prevent an escape by Brian Cage.
You know, this is where Moxley was training in Vegas with all those MMA guys. He sure has learned. Georges St. Pierre.
Oh,
look at this one.
The ripping and tearing of that bicep.
Who is he training with, Excalibur? Who's that
Randy
guy?
Couture, Extreme
That
Couture.
idiot, that's right.
And now, look at Taz trying to...
Turn into him.
Taz coaching this.
You gotta watch Taz, though. He's got that belt in his hand. He might hit. Look, Mox gives him the finger. That's what he thinks of you, Taz. You're number one.
Taz has made a huge investment in Brian Cage. It could go all up in smoke right here.
Mox is feeling it. Tongue is out. Look at this. What?
Taz throwing the towel.
Taz throwing the towel.
Taz throwing the towel.
Ladies and
Taz throwing
gentlemen,
the towel.
the winner of this match,
wisely
and